The idea of the Sun going supernova is a frightening prospect, considering its central role in our solar system and its relatively stable state. However, the Sun is not massive enough to undergo a supernova event. Instead, it will eventually expand into a red giant and then shed its outer layers to become a white dwarf, ultimately fading away over billions of years. That being said, let's imagine a hypothetical scenario where the Sun could go supernova. A supernova occurs when a massive star exhausts its nuclear fuel and collapses under its own gravity. This catastrophic event releases an immense amount of energy, leading to an explosion that can outshine entire galaxies for a brief period. If the Sun were to undergo a supernova, the consequences for Earth and the entire solar system would be catastrophic. Here's a detailed breakdown of what might happen. The initial burst of radiation from the supernova would be incredibly intense. Gamma rays, the most energetic form of electromagnetic radiation, would flood the solar system, penetrating through the Earth's atmosphere with ease. Gamma ray bursts, GRBs, are known to be produced during supernova events and can be extremely harmful to living organisms due to their ionizing nature. These gamma rays would strip away electrons from atoms, leading to mutations, ultimately, the collapse of ecosystems. Shockwave propagation. As the shockwave from the supernova expands outward from the exploding Sun, it would sweep through the solar system with immense force. This shockwave would carry with it a barrage of high-energy particles, including protons and electrons accelerated to near-light speeds. Upon reaching Earth, this shockwave would wreak havoc on the planet's atmosphere, causing it to heat up rapidly and potentially triggering massive storms and wildfires. The Earth's magnetic field might offer some protection against the charged particles, but it would likely be overwhelmed by the sheer intensity of the supernova's energy. Ejecta and debris. The supernova explosion would eject vast amounts of material into space, including heavy elements synthesized during the star's final moments. These elements would be dispersed throughout the solar system, enriching the interstellar medium with new building blocks for future generations of stars and planets. However, in the short term, the influx of debris would pose a significant threat to any remaining celestial bodies in the solar system. Moons, asteroids, and comets would be bombarded by high-velocity fragments from the supernova, leading to cratering, fragmentation, and in some cases, complete obliteration. The planets of the solar system would bear the brunt of the supernova's destructive power. The intense radiation and shockwave would strip away their atmospheres and melt their surfaces, leaving behind scorched, barren wastelands. Earth, with its delicate biosphere and intricate ecosystems, would be particularly vulnerable to the effects of the supernova. The explosion would likely sterilize the planet, wiping out all forms of life and rendering it inhospitable for millions of years to come. Remnant formation. In the aftermath of the supernova, the remnants of the Sun would undergo a process of transformation. The outer layers of the star would be blown off into space, leaving behind a dense core known as a neutron star or, in the case of less massive stars like the Sun, a white dwarf. This remnant would be a rapidly expanding nebula composed of gas and dust ejected during the supernova explosion. Over time, this nebula would disperse into space and glowing cloud of debris. Cosmic significance. While the destruction wrought by the supernova would be catastrophic for life in the solar system, on a cosmic scale, it would be just another chapter in the ongoing saga of stellar evolution. Supernovae play a crucial role in the dispersal of heavy elements throughout the universe, enriching the interstellar medium with the raw materials necessary for the formation of new stars, planets, and, ultimately, life. In this sense, the death of the Sun in a supernova explosion would mark the beginning of a new cycle of cosmic rebirth, laying the groundwork for the emergence of future generations of celestial bodies and the continuation of the cosmic dance of creation and destruction. Overall, the scenario of the Sun going supernova is a terrifying one, with dire consequences for life on Earth and the entire solar system. Fortunately, this is purely hypothetical, as the Sun is not massive enough to undergo a supernova event. Nevertheless, studying supernovae and their effects can provide valuable insights into the life cycles of stars and the dynamics of the universe.